I'm a scientist. I have a PhD in quantitative science and environmental management from the University of Washington. That's an interdisciplinary degree that actually involves forestry, fisheries, natural resource law, a little bit of business, and those sorts of things. The Quinaults were looking to have some expertise in fisheries and forestry to assist them in some rather serious natural resource management programs. And I was asked to set up a forestry program for the Quinault Nation. That was initiated under something called the Indian Self-Determination and Education and Assistance Act, which was passed in 1975. So that's how I initially got involved. When I set up the forestry program for the Quinault Nation, we started from scratch. There was nothing there. We were facing tremendous challenges. There was institutional resistance from the United States, and in particular the Bureau of Indian Affairs, which didn't really like the idea that tribes were able now to assume greater responsibility and authority for managing their resources and their own affairs. Relationships between the Bureau of Indian Affairs and its paternalistic attitude towards tribes, the attitude that they knew what was best for tribes and they were going to do it for them, regardless of what the tribes felt. We decided it was time to shed some light on this. So what we did was we decided that we were going to convene a symposium. And a symposium where we would invite representatives from the Bureau of Indian Affairs, from academia, from private industry, from various state and federal agencies who were involved in the management of forestry, and share perspectives on how they were doing things. We developed an approach that was based really upon not confrontation. We were faced with two choices at the time, really. One of them was to essentially sue the heck out of the Bureau of Indian Affairs involved in litigation. Quinaults had made that decision earlier when it filed the Mitchell cases. But we knew that that was a long shot, that it was going to take many years and a lot of money to try to pursue that course. And in the end, the problems that we're facing with the resources wouldn't get fixed. If you were successful, you might get a few dollars, but that wasn't going to fix the ultimate problems that had to be addressed. So we chose a different path, and that path was to try to work collectively with the Bureau of Indian Affairs, with academia, with private industry, and with the tribes to try to say, these are the problems we're sharing, let's talk about them, let's try to figure out how we're going to approach them. So we decided that we wanted to structure an organization that was tribally driven. So we didn't want a big staff. We wanted to have a small staff with all the resources that would be volunteered by the individual tribes toward the common good. And that led to the formation of an organization called the Intertribal Timber Council.